It's showtime, baby. Let's go. Woo! Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Turnipple, and as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of some of the best wings around. Midwest Best Barbecue, which I don't have my commercial. Where'd my commercial go? Oh, there it is. I'll play it. Midwest Best, baby. They got Uno wings. They got G-Funk. They got CTB wings. They got delicious chili. Dude. It is awesome. Go check out Midwest Best. Exactly. Go check out Midwest Best. And if you would like to sponsor this podcast, we can make you a commercial just like that. Just DM me, and we'll go from there. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'm coming to you live from this glorious place down here. It's called the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is brought to you always by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know it, we hit the jackpot when we drafted Joe Burrow. We're going to win the Super Bowl next year. Make sure you are geared up with all your Jackpot Joey gear. We got the hats, we got the flags, with the hoodies, all that stuff. Everything is at jackpotjoey9.com. Remember, you're supporting Joe in two ways. One, you're wearing cool stuff that says Jackpot Joey, his nickname, which is actually his dad's favorite nickname too, just to let you know. You're also supporting his cause, the Joe Burrow Foundation. So, portions of proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Foundation. Make sure you check it out. What is up to everybody in the chat? We got Stranger in there first. Brad's in there. Brad's in there twice. Rocket Bengals in there. And Bengals Captain is in there. He's also on the show too. He's multitasking. Anyway, speaking of Cap, let's get to him. What up, Cap?
Hey, Houday, what's up?
I like the Reds. I like the Reds outfit. The Reds, the Cincy hat, the Votto shirt. Like, dude, it's getting baseball season, dude. I missed the memo.
I'm trying.
I missed the memo. I'm wearing red stuff today, but yeah. But let's get to the man. He has not been on the show in a couple weeks now. I'm so happy he's here. He's none other than BSG. What's up?
How y'all doing?
Good. What's up, Greg? How are you, buddy?
Not a whole lot, man. Just a rough weekend from the snow and all that. Let's just hope. I'm just praying this is the final snow of the season because I'm done with the snow, even though it wasn't that bad this year.
Yeah. You might want to keep praying because it's still February. We got March, and sometimes it snows in April, so you might have some more.
Don't jinx this.
All right, let's get to my friend, Cap's friend, Greg's friend, Chop's friend, the greatest running back in Bengals history. He soon to be a Hall of Famer, soon to be Ring of Honor member. It's going to happen. Make sure you vote for him. He's none other than Corey Dillon. What's up, Corey?
Yo.
What's up?
Hey, I'm actually his stunt double today. He's out on the business.
Hey, this is the first time we had all four of us on in about a month, so this is cool.
It's been a minute.
I like this.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Corey, how's the new place going? I know you're just moving in and stuff. You guys get everything moved in, or what's up?
Dude, it's gonna take at least a month for me to recover. It's the worst, but it's rewarding when everything's set up and you start to settle in, man. But the actual putting your stuff in and moving stuff around, that shit sucks, bro.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Exactly.
But hey, we're getting it together. We're getting it together. We're moving forward.
Your boy Chop saying hey to you.
Hey, tell Chop what's up, man. Houday to all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you move, that's when you find out who's your dog and who is not.
Yeah, who
Man,
helped you move?
I-
Anybody help you
Hey,
move?
listen, I didn't hear shit from nobody. But I tell you what, they all want to come over when the food's prepared and shit. You know what I mean? So, hey, I took notes. I took names down.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, moving sucks. I've been in this house. See, my daughter will turn 20 here in this summer. So yeah, this summer will be 20 years, and I ain't moved. And dude, if we ever move, I do not look for. I got so much stuff that I don't even know that I have some of the stuff. We've been in the house so long.
Right.
We'll start moving, going, where the hell has that been at? I didn't know I even had that still.
Yeah, bro. On some real, you don't know what you got, man. I looked at myself and my stuff. I was like, damn, man, I'm a lightweight hoarder, man. What the fuck's going on?
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't seen this in about 10 years. What is it?
Well, Corey, if you got any of that cool, Bengals memorabilia that you want to get rid of, you don't want.
Yeah.
Did you find anything really
listen,
cool?
man. Listen,
You got
I'm very late to the occasion, man. At one point in my life, man, I didn't care about like stuff like that, and I just be like, you know what I mean? I give it away, cousins, friends here and there. Man, I'm thinking back on like, what a dumbass. I should have kept all that stuff. I want the shit back. I need to start sending emails. Can you please return? Hey,
OJ.
please return my item, please, for real.
So, have you ever seen WWE Lost Treasures? There's a thing on A&E where they try to go find lost ring gear or whatever.
Yeah, I seen that actually.
Yeah, so we need to do a Corey Dillon. give me my shit back.
Right.
For Corey.
I gave away a lot of good stuff, man. I'm like, damn. I should have held on to it, but you know what? It is what it is. At that time, man, it was just me. Just hey, you know what? Why hold on to it? You know what I mean? Somebody else will enjoy it more than I will at that day and time. But shit, thinking back on it, man, what a jackass, man! I should have kept my stuff.
Well, like I said, if you ever have anything you want to get rid of, us three would be glad to display it somewhere in our.
Oh man, yeah, it will find a happy home with y'all. Trust me.
There you go.
There it is. I see
Yeah.
it, Cal.
Thank you so much. This is my favorite piece of memorabilia.
That's me next to the man in Cincinnati, so I feel honored.
You next to the man.
Nah, man. Cap, you got more cachet than me down.
Well, everybody's showing theirs. They got to show mine. There's mine.
Look
Very
at that.
cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. And look, I see it, Savage. I see it. And I like how you set it up down there, man. It's looking good down there.
No, it's actually my hallway right here. So, Corey, believe it or not, I kind of run out of space sometimes. And so got to do a little rearranging at times. But I always manage to find space.
Hey, Chop's got your back. He said, "Let's go steal that shit back."
Man, I ain't got time to do a bid, bro.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I ain't spending a day in jail over no motherfucker. I'm not gonna do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. One thing I cherish the most: my freedom and my freedom.
I second that.
Jeopardizing that, man. That's funny as hell, man.
We could get you on TikTok, and those could be some good short film. You just asking anybody that's got anything. You let me know what you got, and we'll talk about bartering.
Hey, Captain, like they're really gonna return it to my crazy ass? No, they're not.
Hey, you got your license back, didn't you?
Yeah, you did.
Hey,
you did.
Hey, that's why I was in so much dirt. I wasn't even doing this shit. It was somebody else, man. It was. No, but that was pretty cool, man. That was, I believe I left that at the Montgomery Inn, man. That was a little townhouse we should stay in way back in the day. And I think moving out of there, man, I left some stuff behind. And that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
20 plus years later.
The thing is, dude,
somebody shows up with that, man.
If I found that and I brought it to the card show, like when he did, I would have had you autograph that thing and kept the motherfucker and not gave it back to you.
Hey, man, dude, I look so fresh and young. I tripped out like, God damn, I got old and ugly. What the hell?
Dude, if you look at the odds, you look at that picture, you look about the same. To be honest,
Oh,
you
man.
you don't look.
Hey, what about 30-something pounds on me? Yeah, probably. Yes,
Well, hey, you were an NFL running back then. You're a former NFL running back then. So it's still he's still.
Hey, man, but you know what? People expect you to still be that dude that's on that field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can never lose that image. Man, you roll around out here with a belly nowadays, they'll be like, what the hell happened to Corey Dillon? You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, man, that's not even acceptable for me, man. At some point, man, I was just like, fuck it, man. Hey, I lay in bed and eat about 2 pizzas and be like, fuck it. What's on Netflix? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Binge watch a series, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what when we come down here for the Jack by Joey golf outing and maybe the draft day. We're going to hit up Skyline and hit the Roses and definitely hit Midwest Best for sure.
Oh yeah, man. That's why I got to shed a couple, man. Exactly. So when I get back down there, man, I can eat a little bit.
We're hitting all that stuff. All right, so some stuff happened over the weekend for Cincinnati. UC, we finally won 76-74 over USF. Had the All-Star weekend. And the Reds' full squad practice starts today in training or spring training. Corey, did you watch? I know you didn't watch the Bearcats, but did you watch any of the All-Star weekend, or you moved?
Man, you know what? The only thing I thought was pretty cool was the 3-point contest between Steph and what's her name? Is it Sabrina?
Yes, Sabrina. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sabrina. Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope, man. And that young lady can shoot that.
Oh,
rock.
she can shoot, dude. I thought for a minute I thought maybe she was gonna get him.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I got nervous for Steph, man.
Yeah.
She was like up. So big ups to her, man. What a basketball player. Just being fearless and you taking on the best shooter known to man.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is he? I think he's the greatest shooter I've ever seen. I mean, I grew up a big Larry Bird fan, but
Dude.
Steph can, dude. I mean, just look at what Dame did at the All-Star game from half court, just twice, just whoop, like it's no big deal. Like, dude, I would have to go throw like that to get it up there.
I'm telling you, Jeff, man. I have never seen the likes of this guy in my living days, man. This dude is special. He can shoot that rock, man. And he's such a good guy, man. He transcended the sport to another level, man. Everybody want to shoot threes now, like they Steph Curry.
He changed the game, dude. He
changed the game forever, man. And just for that young lady to go out there and have that, like, you know what, I'm gonna show up and still go out there. I know he's great, but hey, I'm gonna go out here anyway and show what I can do. It even boosts the WNBA.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. As far as the All-Star game, man, that thing was horrible.
Oh, dude, like 200 points. Like, dude, I didn't really, honestly, I watched very little of the All-Star game. I watched more All-Star Saturday night. I enjoyed that more. But the All-Star game, dude, they didn't play any. They scored 200 points.
They didn't do. And you know what? That All-Star game to me is equivalent to the Pro Bowl going to flag football. It's like whatever. Like, you know what? Nobody's really out there trying to put an effort in. People scared to get hurt, scared to play. And then on top of that, you're gonna see a show like that where everybody's just jacking up threes and nobody ain't playing no defense. So who wants to do that?
So, do you like the I know the flag football part you're not a big fan of, but what about like the tug of war and the opposite courses and all
I like the side events, man. I think that's pretty dope.
I thought it was kind of cool how they broke it all up in a Pro Bowl this year. I actually enjoyed.
I mean, I'm from the old school, man, where, you know, going over there and putting on that uniform and going out there playing, representing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you're muted, Corey. Hey, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Got a call.
Yeah, you must have got a phone call. Did you get a phone call? Because we can't hear you. Jump out, jump back in. I can't hear you again. Cannot hear you. He's still talking. I don't think you hear us. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Now you realize. All right, for everybody in the podcast, Corey Dillon finally realized that we can't hear him. Jump out and jump back on again. I didn't do it. It's not me. I didn't do it. He cracks me up.
That man, okay. We gotta play charades. We
Yes,
have
we
got
do.
for real. Seriously, next time he's in town at the bar, we gotta have a special like Bengals alumni charades.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be
Oh
awesome.
my goodness, that'd be hilarious. He's good. Like
Yeah. I'm like, I think he's still talking. I'm like, we can't hear you. Like, you just keep talking.
I
to him.
almost popped over to OBS and started typing out. Yeah,
There
there we
you
go.
All right, for everybody on the podcast, Big Sam just put a sign that says, "We can't hear you."
Yeah. Hey, I had to think of something fast. I saw a marker. Here we go.
Hey, he's back. Let's get by.
Hopefully.
So
Are you there? Are you there?
We
Hey,
can't
listen,
hear you
man.
next time this happens.
you get a phone call?
Hey, listen, man. My phone is like a magnet. Every time I'm on a podcast,
I know.
I mean, everybody and their mama want to call.
It's probably one of your old teammates going, "Look, I told you I want to come on the Strawberry Ice Show, but you keep hogging it all the time."
Actually, it was Adrian Ross. Like, leave me alone, bro. I like you to say.
Well, Corey, I did text you. Actually, one of your former teammates is coming on my show rally tomorrow night. So
That's what's up, man.
Who you got, Greg?
Absolutely.
Jeff Blake will be coming on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's
would
awesome,
be
dude.
awesome.
That is awesome. I can't wait for that show. That's another guy we haven't heard much from since he retired. But yeah, that would be cool.
So, Corey, is there any Jeff Blake stories you should tell me that I'll tell him? He's like, how did you know that?
Nah, man. Jeff
okay.
was just pretty cool. He was just a pretty cool dude, man. So, and I was there through the whole shifting the quarterbacks and stuff, man. So, I kind of felt bad because it was nothing he could really do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, every year was somebody different, being promoted, demoted, man. That stuff was like torture on everybody. So, man, I admired how he went about his business of staying focused, staying cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that being the quarterback rotation when
yeah, man,
you had your whole career take out
in his hand and just hey, when his opportunity came, he went out there and made the most of it, man. So
Absolutely.
I admire and have great respect for Jeff Blake for that, man.
Absolutely.
I got a question here from Jay here, if I can bring it up. Do you think the Bengals could get Justin Jefferson this offseason? No. No, I don't.
That ain't happening.
Nah. No, that's quick. But yeah, I agree here. Michael here is the best deep ball in the league with Jeff Blake. He could drop that ball out of the freaking sky, dude. Right to Carl Pickens. Boop, and Darnay Scott.
Throw it to the top of the dome and it comes down perfect.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep, exactly.
And I told you he's got a really good gray beard. So
Man, who's that GQ model?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my God, Jeff. Bruh. Man, now he ain't aged a bit. He still look the same, brother.
Looks good.
now, I mean, I'm not going to call him out, but there might be some editing because this is his LinkedIn photo. I mean, maybe not, but
We'll have to find out tomorrow night on Rally.
Hey man, are you saying Jeff Blake used some filters, bro?
No, I'm not.
Maybe.
But photographers who take LinkedIn photos are known to touch some stuff up.
Well, whoever did that, tell him I need the mace up, brother, because I'm out here looking bad. I need help.
What was that color, Iceman?
Cocoa brown or cocoa butter. Cocoa butter. That was it. Yes, cocoa butter.
Hey, wait, did you say cocoa brown?
Oh yeah. From it there, it always came out doo-doo brown. I'm going back to the old rap days.
Oh man, you guys are crazy, man. Oh man.
Talk about
Cocoa
basketball.
Brown. Hey, that's a new one. I'm gonna use that one.
Talk about basketball. From 1 to 10, Corey, when you're playing football, 1 to 10, rate your basketball skills and tell us who was the best hooper on those teams, Bengals and Patriots.
Oh man.
Was Corey a hooper?
Man, me personally, man, I give myself about a 7. You know, I could ball a little bit.
You're Charles Barkley. You're down low rebounding. You're after shooting threes.
All paint work, brother. I'm gonna give it to you all day. I'm gonna clean the windows all day. Don't even worry.
I can see that. There ain't no way in hell I can be able to move your big ass.
Man, come on, man. I'm in that paint, and I'm going nuts. I'm gonna give me a double. Trust me. So, but we didn't really have we really didn't have an opportunity like far as like team to play basketball as a team, bro. That was kind of forbidden. They were like, oh no.
Yeah. Probably
That's back in the day when you had to buy your own Gatorade.
That and then on top of that, man, I think they kind of outlawed that because a couple of players actually did, get injured playing hoop in all season, man. And if that was one of those things where they'll void your contract over. So getting out there, team hooping, no. But you know what? We did a little something, every once in a while. I mean, Adrian Ross had this he had this little event where he invited a lot of people, man, and we hooped it up one time, man, and it was pretty good. Adrian got some hoop skills as well, so there was a lot of people showed up. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie, man. Peter Warwick, man, that dude could hoop, bro.
P-Dub. That don't surprise me, honestly. That as athletic as he was, that don't surprise me a bit.
P-Dub's a hooper, brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so we every blue moon we get opportunity like go to one of our teammates' events and we're hooping. We get out there, man. But yeah, man, from my eyes to who's the one of the top dudes on the team, man. P-Dub has some game, bro.
So did you ever hoop with Tom Brady? Did he ever play?
Oh man, over there we ain't doing shit but football, bro.
That's the Patriot way, baby.
Football,
and football,
and more football.
Exactly.
Man, you don't want to. Hey, man, you ain't gonna let Bill catch you hooping? Are you kidding me? No.
So could you dunk?
Oh, definitely, absolutely.
With your big hands. See, that was my problem. My hands are never big enough to freaking. Well, now that was also 100 pounds ago when I could jump. I can't jump anymore.
Man, I come through the lane on you like Dominique, man.
Now, Corey, when you were in Cincinnati, were you a big fan of Bob Huggins? Like when they had Kenyon Martin, that one year they had Kenyon Martin, Warren Johnson, Kennedy Satterfield. I mean, one of the worst days of my life was when I was in the seventh grade.
He broke his leg, dude.
When some booster told me he broke his ankle, and we were going to UC the next day to take a tour on campus. I was just like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I was a big fan of the Bearcats, man. They had some hoop squads with Huggins over there coaching, man. And I was actually like, I was kind of set back, man, because I was like, man, they're about to win the national championship.
No, they would have that year. They would have.
They would have won easy, bro. And I'm like, until he broke his leg, and I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah.
So the whole focus shift back to like, man, I just wish the youngster got healthy and as he did, and we all know the story. I mean, you could fill in the blanks. He went on to have a great career, man. But damn, I wish he would have stayed healthy that season. That would have been awesome.
Speaking of a good hooper here, Jackpot Joey put up. Maddie says Jackpot was a great hooper, meaning Joe Burrow. If you guys saw that video, somebody put it out there and tagged me on it in Twitter. And he's out there just dialing up 3-pointers. I think he only missed one. He might have hit, I don't know, 9 out of 10 or something like that.
Let's be honest. Name some stuff that quarterbacks ain't good at, man. They're good at every damn thing, man. I'm like, God dang. Everything they put their hands on, man, they're pretty good, man. Especially golf, man. Hey, bro. Every quarterback I done know is one hell of a golfer, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of golf here, Maddie says wants to know if Arlette wants to play in the tournament.
Adrian.
Oh, Adrian. Oh, my bad, Adrian. Yeah, Adrian.
Hey.
He's talking Matt Backer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Adrian's calling him again. See? Adrian? Right. Put the sign up. Greg, put the sign up. Put the sign up, Greg. Get the sign. There you go. Here, look.
I like it when the hat goes low.
Yeah, I know. He's like,
There we go.
Corey could be an actor. He's funny as hell.
He's gonna tell her, stop calling me when I'm on the show. What's wrong with you? Hey, yeah.
Hey, dude, I'm actually gonna kill these people, man. What do you need? Hey, what do you need and want right now? I mean,
Adrian wants to be in the golf outing. That's what he's calling you about.
No. You know what's actually going on?
Huh?
I've been dragging his ass in Madden. He wants some get back so bad, bro.
Oh, snap! Hey, that's what we need to do on the channel sometime. We need to have you and Adrian a live stream of you two playing Madden.
You're gonna hear some pretty vulgar language, man.
It's YouTube. It's okay. It's fine.
Yes.
We should definitely do that. I think we should definitely set.
Man. So we go at it. Compare. Hey, man. I tell you one thing about Madden, bro, and it is funny. That's where your teammate, turns into your enemy, man. I'll be like, some days I'll be like, you know what, man, fuck you. Hey, don't call me to play this shit no more. I don't want to do it.
I'm tired of whooping your ass.
Hey, man, that brings out the worst in us, man. We cannot film that. It's not good. That would be a good one.
Hunter's got a prayer because he wants Brock Bowers to fall to us. He said, please have Bowers weigh in at 6'2" and 220, have him fall to the Bengals. Honestly, I'll put it this way: even if that does happen, if the Bengals don't address their right tackle in free agency, they're not drafting Bowers. They got to get a right tackle. The only way I'm okay with that.
Their focus is O-line again.
Yeah,
so that's good to hear.
Yeah, the only way I'm okay with them drafting Bowers, I'd love to get him if he's there, is if we got a right tackle, we signed one, and we signed two interior defensive linemen. If we don't do that, then don't come at me with Bowers because they should have drafted a tight end last year, but that's beside the point. They need defensive interior line, and they need a right tackle is what they need, more than they need a tight end. Tanner Hudson is a good tight end, and honestly, if they give him a chance, he could do really well for the Bengals and go on and get money somewhere else, just like the rest of them have. So, what's your guys' thoughts on that?
So let me ask you guys a question: Where do you think they go with the first pick? What you think they address?
No,
It depends what they do with free agency for me. Go ahead,
free agency, but it has to be offense or defensive line.
Yeah,
you have to protect Joe Burrow, but you also have to go after the quarterback. You have to go. We don't know what they're going to do in free agency, but it has to be offense or defensive line.
Okay.
I would like, but you know what? The draft falls weird every year.
Yes, it does.
I was not looking for Max Murphy. Now, I'm glad we got him.
Right.
He started to come on late, and it looks like he's going to have a big second year.
Yeah.
But I that came out of nowhere to me. I'm like,
same here.
Chop says I'm crazy. What am I crazy about? Let me see. Said, Jeff, you're fucking crazy. I also want defensive line, but if Powers is there, he's top 10 prospect in the draft. They grab him 18.
what a great last name too.
Powers.
Yeah.
Well,
that's awesome.
I understand that, but if you don't have a right tackle, if you haven't signed a right tackle, and if you draft somebody else, dude, who are you going to put there? I'd rather have a first round draft right tackle than a first round defensive lineman. If we don't sign a free agent,
it's supposedly deep. Maybe they go right tackle second round.
Yeah, but with our history of drafting offensive linemen, I don't know.
Andrew Whitworth was.
I know,
but
recent. I mean, it's
been a while.
Yeah.
We agree with this philosophy. In my opinion, you fill need in free agency, and you take the best player available in the draft. I mean,
which is what the Bengals have done.
No. The year we got Tyler Eifert, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" We have Jermaine Gresham, but I know Tyler Eifert got hurt later. But look how well Tyler Eifert turned out. You go by best, like Cap says, the draft falls weird sometimes, but you still go best player. Obviously not quarterback, but you go best player available. That's how
if you guys remember what they did in the offseason of 21, before the offseason we went to the Super Bowl, how many free agents did we sign? We signed a ton of them that weren't like the upper guys. They were like mid-level guys, but they all turned out great for us. And then we could just draft for the best player available. That's what I think the Bengals are going to try and do again this year is get free agents, fill their holes, and then you can draft the best player available. You don't have to draft because, oh my God, we have to have a right tackle. Oh my God, we got to have a defensive end. Or, oh my God, we got to have a tight end. If you sign guys, and you can fit them all under the cap, and then you draft for best player. And that's the best way to do the draft. Don't draft. I don't ever want to draft for need, because every time you do that, you get somebody like Billy Price or Jackson Carman or somebody like that. It just doesn't work. And I'm not trying to talk crap about them, but they haven't worked.
Right.
So that's where I'm that's where I'm at. So we'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, it's people ask all the time, what do you think they're gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what they do in free agency. I mean, you gotta get through that first. That's why everybody does these draft mock drafts and all that stuff, which is cool. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing wrong with it. I just personally, I'm like, I have no idea, because you don't know what the Bengals are going to do in the offseason or in the free agency. So
let me ask you another question. So what's the update on re-signing Higgs and all these other guys? And then I'm on Instagram like a couple days ago. I see a clip of they talking about they're going to release Mixon. I mean, what the hell is going on down there, fellas? What's really?
Go ahead, Cap. I'll let you answer that. What do you got?
So I'm still here, and they're gonna tag Higgins.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Now the whole tag and trade thing. I think we need Higgins. I love Higgins. I want Higgins in Cincinnati. Yeah. But if the agent is being unreasonable, and I know that is a dicey thing to say because of Cincinnati's track record with dealing with agents, but they've been better. They have put out more money. So I don't know what the gray area is, but if they know it's over the line, there's no chance something's going to get done. They got to do what's best for the football team. It's going to suck. Like, Higgins is going to ball out if he's in Cincinnati or if he's in anywhere else. He's a great guy. His mom's great. I love her candor on social media. She'll tear into anybody.
She don't care.
If they leave, they'll be missed, but they'll do well no matter what. So that's going to be tough. But I think we got at least one more year with Higgins. The Mixon thing, I just feel like it's the same as last year.
Yeah.
So I heard. So with Whitworth, there were members of the coaching staff that thought Whit may not have much left in the tank.
Oh, wow.
Which wow. I mean, when you think about it, for offensive linemen and at that age,
right?
I mean, generally you're going to be right. But Whitworth was a special case. Like, the dude just wouldn't quit.
Right.
Like, he kept getting stronger and slimmer and more. Like, the older it's just amazing testament to the work he put in. But, people blame the front office on that. And they did have that. It kills me to hear that he says he wished they would have just said he was appreciated and they wanted him in Cincy, and he didn't feel like he got that. And then, to hear Corey talk, it checks out. Like, that pattern of how they've dealt with people checks out. Now, it's changed now. But if somebody is talking to somebody on a coaching staff, you're going to hear all kinds of – you're going to hear a different thing from the running backs coach.
Right.
From – heaven forbid somebody's asking about Mixon from, like, the defensive backs quality assurance guy. It's all over the place, and then they run with it. Do I think the team overall is going to cut Mixon? I do not. I really do not. I think Mixon's got legs left. And I hate to even say it because
that's the thing. I think they're going to try to get him to which I don't know if he's going to do it, but
I mean, they already did.
Yeah, I know, but that's
his
I wouldn't be surprised
cap
they try to do it again. Yeah, it's not that big. So
we're not at the line. We're not over the line. Like, I start worrying about taking more money from a player like Mixon, who's given his heart and soul all these years.
Right, yeah.
If we're way over the cap, and we're not even close. So I'm not worried about the spending related to Mixon. I'm more worried about his leadership, his dedication, his hard work, what he means to the city and the team. I think he's going to play well enough to stay. So if there's a cut, it's going to be out of left field.
So I mean, basically, it's more of these rumors is trying to get my man on the low.
Yeah.
They say no
You got to
more.
think, like, where are they coming from? What is the motivation behind them?
Yeah,
It's not always news.
right.
And
Corey,
also, it also
have
might
you
be
ever
people
been
just
screwed over
creating
by
stuff.
media?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, you want to say that again loudly?
Jay McDonald, just
Man,
let you
I've been
know.
there, done that, brother. I've been
Yep.
there.
Jay, just to let you know,
I get
Tyler Boyd's a free agent, so they're not. He's a free agent, so they can't release him.
Yeah.
He's not
They're
under
not going to
contract.
release him. And again, I will
he's
repeat,
Yeah,
people close to the situation. Tyler Boyd likes the situation. He likes the wide receiver room. They're all tight. I don't think Tyler's going to be a dollar store. He's not going to play for free, but
Yeah.
he'll play for a fair contract.
and that's one thing, Corey. You brought up, I think on the show, or maybe it was you me talking. I don't remember. That with T, if he wants to stay here, and you said this before, the agent works for him, and this agent has done his job. Like, I mean, he got a sweet deal for Deshaun Watson in Cleveland. He got Jesse Bates a ton of money.
Right.
If T really wants to stay here, it's kind of on T where he's got like, I think we're like, look, dude, I want to stay here. Let's work this out. If it's a couple $1 million here or there, then I'll take that. But I mean, he's not gonna leave a ton of money on the table. I mean, how does that happen, or how does that the relationship with the agent
this is
player?
what I be trying to like get to say to the youngsters without saying it. Like, dude, you're splitting hairs here. I mean, a couple million less to win in the long run is what is going to be worth it. Trust me. I rather take less and be in a situation where I'm happy and we're winning and I got an opportunity to reach my maximum potential than somewhere where I got a shitload of money and we're getting our ass kicked every fucking week.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm miserable. I mean, if anybody catches this podcast and actually who's a professional and he plays sport, they can feel me what I'm about to say, man. Some shit just ain't worth it, man. Just this game is about winning and losing. If you're in a good situation, man, don't take that for granted, man. Sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side, man. People get lucky sometimes, man. Some people leave and go on and have success, but dude, that's very, very rare. And with how that team is constructed now, man, that's a great opportunity to get you where you want to go. I mean, dude, come on, man. You guys were just in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, man. Do the math on this stuff, man. You got one of the best quarterbacks in football. I mean, so don't take that stuff for granted, man. Don't get where you know what, when your playing days is over and you like, damn, I should have never left.
Right.
Don't do that to yourself, man. I mean,
shit. Spike.
You know what I mean? You will sit back. I mean, and we all will go through this phase. Like when it's all said and done, you gotta sit back and evaluate your career, and then you know what, you gotta be like, shit, man. I wish. I don't want some of these guys to be out. I wish. Mm-hmm. Just do what's necessary, bro. And it's money, man. That shit comes and goes. I'd rather have wins, championships over money any fucking day. You
like having that Super Bowl ring, huh?
Oh man, dude, you kidding me? You kidding me? Because you know what? Hey man, it's not even it because it that ring symbolized the shit that was going through my head when I was 6 years old.
Yeah,
that was a grind. That was my whole grind. Being infatuated with winning one, you know. So I can say I put that to bed and actually accomplish something. So, and that's what it's about, man. That game ain't about getting your bag and, you know, hopping on Instagram and posting all your fly shit, man. It's actually about going out there and trying to win a Super Bowl. So hopefully they'll take heed to that, man. And I'm telling you, from what I see, outside looking in, man, Cincinnati's a golden opportunity for a lot of people to accomplish winning the Super Bowl. I don't know why would you want to flee that situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now, this is the problem, like Greg says here. He says T agent is all about guaranteed money, which the Bengals don't do. Now,
right.
if they come back to that, my contradiction to that is the Bengals do that. They just don't say that, because 90% of the time, if you sign a contract with the Bengals, they keep you the entire length of the contract. Now, Burrow's contract is, I don't know if parts of it's guaranteed or not, because that they've been very secretive about the contract.
Most likely.
So I would not be surprised if parts of Joe's contract is guaranteed. But the thing is, like you said, it's all, and the biggest thing is, and Corey, you guys had this a lot when you played, is upfront money, the signing bonus.
Right.
That's the part that's guaranteed. You get that cash, they can't take that away from you no matter what they do.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, man. Rule number one, man. Give me mine up front.
Right.
I mean, give me mine up front, man. We'll worry about those years 7, 8, 9. We could worry about that shit later. But load it up front, because you never know what happens, man, if it ain't guaranteed. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. Bengals are smart. They got smart people in the front office, man, and you know what? It's not the Bengals of old. So I'm pretty sure these contracts is well thought out and beneficial for the players and the organization. So
and the thing
I don't have no reservation about them trying to screw over players or anything like that. I mean, hey, dude, it's just about if you want to be there or not, man. And hopefully some of these guys just stick around and make that push. And that's all about it. Quit chasing these bags, these fake dreams out there, man, where unless you're going somewhere over to the Chiefs or somebody like that, man, just knock it off. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Who the hell
would want to go play for the Queefs? I mean, seriously, who would want to go play for them?
Hey, man, you got. Some people want to see Taylor Swift, man. I don't know. Hey, I know how
that guy does. I know that guy does it. That guy's tired of her.
oh, Savage, man. Hey, man, we need to talk.
Hey, look, I can't root for the Chiefs, but Travis Kelce was a Bearcat. If I get a Bearcats jersey, I'm getting number 13 with Swift. I don't even care.
And to my point, man, and I'm gonna end it on this. The Bengals are the best opportunity to dethrone Kansas City.
Yep.
We are the opportunity.
Yes.
Man, they the only one they got action. They own them. So, dude, y'all stay put, man. Stay put, and in the long run, it's gonna pay off, man. I truly believe that team with the players they have right now, they can make that push. They can make that push, and they could dethrone Kansas City easy. There you go.
It's unpainted. I'm just waiting to put stripes on it.
There you go. I'm telling you, that's how serious Cincinnati is, and how teams should be taking them that serious, because they are a threat. Period.
Oh, dude, I got this arm ready here for my tattoo.
Man, hey, bro, they're scary. They're scary. So,
yeah, this arm right here, this is safe for my Lombardi tattoo right here. This is going all the way down. Lombardi, the year we won. So then every year we win.
Jeff, you might see the needle and faint, bro.
I already got a tattoo. I'm good. I got one right here. I'm good. I've done it once. I'm getting one right here. Ted Karras is doing the Cincy tattoo. So we're doing, me and Chopper doing that. Hey, look, Cap's already got one.
Look, Cap. Yeah. He ain't scared, bro. He ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
I can't wait to get the Corey Dillon Hall of Fame tattoo.
Oh my God!
Now we're talking.
Hey, you know what? We're all about making guarantees. How about that? When Corey Dillon's in the Hall of Fame, I'm getting a Corey Dillon Hall of Fame tattoo.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get one too.
I'm down for that. I'll get one too.
How about that?
I got you. I'll get all three of us.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell them this too, man. If you gotta fucking dig me up, you better tap me. I don't give a damn.
That's not happening. We're getting you in before
Hey,
that. This next year's Ring of Honor, baby.
My damn bones.
Right, no.
I don't give a damn. Put the
Yeah,
tag.
Corey, we're gonna be campaigning like heck for you for Ring of Honor next year. I mean, I don't speak for I'm sure they will, but I know I am and all that.
Man, hey, I don't. Hey, man, things are going. Hey, hopefully everything goes well. And hey, man, I'm not. If it happens, it happens, brother. I think the argument is out there. I like to thank everybody for their support, their help, man. It's been a great year, and you know what? I'm gonna keep fighting, man. Just like we all are. So let's see what happens.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
All right, Corey. Well, I think you said you wanted to end it on that. You want to get the heck out of here, or you're gonna hang out? Well, hold on. No, Cap's got something. Cap ran away. Where's
I know what this is.
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Look at Corey's face. Look at Corey's face.
Where did my man? Oh, you got the old school one, bro.
And it's stitched.
Yep.
Look at that.
It's shipped from Canada. I had to go
out of here. That is the original, bro.
Yep.
That's it.
Now that's dope. Now that's how I'm ending the show. Dope jersey. Hey, I need to put my little signature on it.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Cap, man.
Ray, bring that to the golf outing, Cap. You can get it signed.
Hey, man, you know what? You probably paid $2.99 for it. So, but
I think you paid more than that.
Hey, Cap, after you get it signed, you can put it in my car. I promise I'll keep it safe.
Hey, man, you probably got that with a combo meal, but fuck it, man. I'm gonna sign it and.
Hey, $2.99 is close, but make sure the period is after the last 9. Yeah.
I told you, your jerseys are not cheap and they're hard as hell to find, especially Bengals ones. They are hard to find.
So Corey, if you search online for Corey Dillon game used jerseys, you'll find I won't talk about the auction houses because I'm still looking for stuff. But about 2001 to 2006, for some reason, they were selling for like $200, $250. It breaks my heart because I would pay double that immediately. And
you know what I think happened? I think Rob Record took all my old jerseys, brother, and he held them hostage.
He's waiting to get the Hall of Fame.
I got to catch up to Rob Record, man, and say, man, what'd you do with all those jerseys, brother?
Exactly. Yeah. He's waiting till you get the Hall of Fame.
Well, tell him I'll watch one of them for him. I mean,
yeah, I'll watch one of them too.
I'll watch a couple.
Yeah,
man,
I'll hang them up right here.
That is pretty damn cool, man. That is the original jersey, bro.
So hard to find. Hard to find.
Hey, you know what? I ain't even got one of them motherfuckers, man. I'm pissed off, man. We gotta have hey, Cap, we gotta have a talk, bro.
We'll talk.
Man, you got to. Hey, who's your plug, brother? You gotta get me connected, man. I'm dead serious. Yeah, wow.
Cap's got sources.
That's cool, though.
Cap's got connections.
Definitely, I'm gonna sign that for you, man, and make that official.
There you go. There you go.
No problem.
All right, Corey. I appreciate you, man. On that, we're going to end this. I will see you. You come back on next Monday?
Oh, man, yeah.
Woo-hoo! All right, let's go.
Yeah, you know. It won't be my stunt double. I'll be here.
Oh, dude. All right, dude. I'll talk to you later, Corey. See you, man.
All right, well,
take care, Corey.
Later. Oh, dude. His face. Did you see his face when he showed him that jersey? He's like,
dude.
His jaw dropped.
I was too busy looking at the camera, so I'll have to go back and watch it.
Go back and watch that. His jaw just dropped like, dude, that's the original one. That's it. Like, that's the way it was last week when you showed it to me. I'm like, oh, dude, where'd you get that? I've been trying to find it.
Like, dude.
It's awesome.
So the original price they wanted, they really tried to get for it was about $900.
Woo!
Just FYI. I didn't pay that. But they were not. It was the offer, and my offer started real low, and their offer was just barely below what they were asking. And it just incrementally, I'm like, there is a gap here that we're not going to close.
It's an LED Daily Cruise strike zone. That's how big the gap was.
Yeah.
It's a big gaping hole.
Yep. But the good prevailed.
Exactly.
Like, you know what? I'm not a reseller. I'm a.
That's why I'm running out of room of stuff down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Same here.
Running out of walls. All right, Greg. You say you give me a half hour, and it's been past that. I appreciate you, man. Hey,
it was a half hour. It's already 50 minutes. No, hey, it was good seeing you. It was good seeing you all.
Yeah, man. We miss you, man. Good seeing you, bro.
Definitely. And hey, go have fun. If you guys are not subscribed to Rally, go check out Rally. They got Jeff Blake on there, Shaking Blake. He's gonna be on tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night and Thursday night we have John Sadak from the Reds. So we got Bengals and Reds this week.
There you go. Sadak's a good dude. I had him on too. He's on my Patreon channel, which you know he's subscribed to. Which I might just take that off and just put it on the channel so people can watch it. Anyway, PSG, appreciate you, brother.
All right, take it, guys.
See you, man. Later. That was cool. He clicked out before I did. We clicked each other out at the same time. So I knocked you out. Anyway. So
all good.
Man, that was look. I said we didn't have anything to talk about.
Man, we miss Corey. He just brings a different energy.
Dude, what? I like it when it's all four of us. So it's all four of us. It's kind of we can just sit there and BS and it's fun. That's what makes Mondays fun. Monday's always like one of my favorite shows to do, especially after the Bengals win. But we'll see. One thing, I'll get back to the T contract. You and me talk about this a little bit. Where I was going to ask Corey this, we never got to it. But Joe, I said this a couple times on it. Joe's hinted that there are stuff in his contract that he can help to help sign players or whatever, stuff like that. So that's all he kind of said. So that's where I'm like, I'm not giving up. I mean, even if they tag him, Cap, I'm still not giving up. They tag him, it just gives him another, all summer to sign him.
Yep.
So
because when you think about it, him being tagged at that amount, that could be close to, or a little less. It could be a yearly. So as long as T is comfortable, that's the only thing that I'm worried about. As long as T is comfortable playing on that year tag,
right,
with the, I don't want to say threat, but I mean, I think last year Joe Goodberry's thrown out, how many games he's played healthy, blah blah blah. No one's talking about it. The argument is, well, Lamar Jackson's injury prone. Now, all the Ravens fans are trying to say, well, if he's injury prone, Joe Burrow's injury prone. No one's talking about T. Higgins, who's got that recurring, it seems like, hamstring. But I really do feel like last year was kind of an anomaly. And I say that without really looking at the numbers of injury.
Yeah.
But like the way it happened, some of the drops, it was just a weird year. I do not expect him to have problems with injury next year. I also don't expect him to have problems with drops next year. It's just not who he is. So, he plays on the franchise tag. He's confident and comfortable betting on himself, because if he plays on that and just breaks record, let's say it's crazy, but he has more yards than Jamar.
Ooh.
Let's say he fights to make sure he's the number one receiver.
Right.
Then he can pretty much, it's a blank check. If he's really going for that extra, he can get that extra wherever he wants.
Right.
It would be worth it to him to show up like that. But
absolutely,
I agree with Corey. Don't go after money solely. Now I guarantee Corey wasn't saying play for $5 million a year.
Right. Yeah. That's where he wasn't saying just don't play for free. Just you ain't gotta get every single bit of money, which is, and people say, well, Joey got out as much money as he could. We don't exactly know what Joe got. I mean, do you know the exact details of what Joe got? I don't.
Details, no. No. I've heard rumors that they finally threw in some creativity to where they can move some money around if they need to.
Right. And
kind of like an agreement that Joe is down to be creative in the future too, if need be. So, that's awesome. But specifics, no idea, nothing I can hang my hat on. But if a difference is between like 20 million and 18 million,
take the 18 and say the Bengals.
The 18 is in Cincy, and he stay and be in this group. Yeah. I mean, he should not. He should tell his agent, if his agent is recommending the extra $2 million in a worse situation. It's like, hey, I love the fact that JB3 finally gets recognized as an all-pro, which is kind of bullshit. You
Yeah,
leave
it should have
Cincinnati,
happened the
now
last
you're
2
an
years in Cincinnati. But
exactly. But it's on a bad team with no quarterback in sight. And like, was it really worth it though? And I don't know JB really well, but I've got a feeling
ask
it's not.
Tyreek Hill. Ask Tyreek Hill. I mean, he went and got all the money he could get in Miami, and the Chiefs won 2 Super Bowls without him.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
that's. I'll put it to you this way, Cap. I don't remember if you and me talked about this last week or not, but all right, Travis Kelce, he's a Hall of Fame tight end. He's won 3 Super Bowls.
yep.
If they didn't win these last 2, I don't know if he's definitely a shoe. He's a shoe-in. He's gonna be first. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer shoe-in. Now, if they didn't win these other 2 Super Bowls, I don't know if he is. Tyreek Hill, with as many wide receivers as we have, you know that are going to be going in, you know, Hall of Fame at the same time.
Somebody like made fun of me for that take.
There's not. I mean, there's not. I mean, it's not. I don't think he's gonna be a shoo-in because they count Super Bowls, dude. I mean, that's the reason Kenny Anderson has a hard time.
Like
getting
literally, I had a Bengals fan like make throw the LMAO at me when I said that Tyreek right now is not a Hall of Famer, and it's like we went through it with Riley.
We're going through with Kenny. We're going through with Willie.
Yeah. Right now, Willie Anderson's
Hall of
Famer. Willie Anderson's Hall of Famer. Mm-hmm. There's zero doubt. He's a Hall of Famer. He played enough seasons. His record is impeccable. They've just pushed it. He's not going to have to wait very long. Every year he gets closer. Next year, I'm thinking it's going to be it, but I don't know if you've looked at next year's potential candidate. It's brutal. So if you're looking at it from a lens that the voters have a god-awful, horrible bias against Cincinnati, and you look at the people who are going to be eligible, next year might not be it either. But then the year after that, he's got to be a shoe.
How many more years does he have left? Because he's at least at, 6, 7 years now? He's been eligible?
I can't remember. I think you're like modern era for a long time. But he is not going to slip into talking about...
I hope
not.
I don't know how many years he's got.
I guarantee it. I've talked to enough people. It's not huge, but I've talked to enough people that like they know he should be in. It's just the debates end up getting pushed. Like they felt like they had to get Devin Hester in, and I'm like, Devin Hester could have been a good one. Like an alumni.
I mean, he's more of that one's. I mean, again, I'm not trying to throw shade, but he was a special teams guy.
Special teams deserves to be in too. But when you look at it,
but not over Willie Anderson.
When you look at bingo, when you look at return average, he's not in the top. People posted those stats online, and it's like, okay, again, not throwing shit, not trying to diminish what he did. We all watched Devin Hester.
Oh, he was amazing.
Our age. He was freaking amazing. Yeah. But when you look at the stats, he was exciting, plus the longevity made it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have even been because of special teams. Mm-hmm. But it's like they put a little extra emphasis on special teams to get that done, where you're literally
the last one, Cap. I mean,
Willie should have been a first ballot, and you're going to then cater to, we need special teams in, and another year goes by when a first ballot doesn't get in is absolutely crazy. But with all that said, we do the fan base. We do need to write some letters. I feel like more people need to be involved, letting the voters know, politely and professionally. Here's why I feel like it's overdue.
You got an address of where they should send the letters? Like the writers?
So I tweeted about that a little while ago, and obviously I'm taking a little bit of a break, but somebody replied and posted like every single. We'll find that and we'll follow that and we'll hammer that. But
if you find that, tag me on Twitter on it. So I know
okay, I'll do that. Even still, we could do nothing, and Willie is getting into the Hall of Fame. So when Willie goes up for his speech, He's not going to thank Cap. He's not going to thank Jeff. He's not going to thank. I mean, he might thank Bengals fans, but he doesn't need to because his resume is already Hall of Fame. Like
He should have already been in.
sometimes when I talk, some people think that they question where I'm coming from, and
You're
it's
saying
not
he
to
should
give
have already been in. Is what you're saying?
exactly.
That's the point.
It's not
That's
to
your
give.
point.
It's not to take anything
right.
away from us fans,
from anybody, right?
but we don't need to do anything when you're already a Hall of Famer. There's a quote that I love that I never forget. It is, "Truth is, belief is not required." He's a Hall of Famer. I don't care if no one else believes it. It's just a fact of life. Willie Anderson's Hall of Famer. Now, like you said, I extend that to Corey Dillon. You know, just because he didn't play as many years as Jerome Bettis. He didn't play behind some of the offensive lines that Jerome Bettis played for. He did. The man, the talent on the field, you can't deny. So, but it's a little bit different situation with Corey because of the lack of notoriety, being in Cincinnati for so long. And I'm sorry about it, but it's true.
I mean, honestly, people forget he played for the Patriots. I think I really do think they forget he played.
Seriously,
because
which is
I've had
nuts.
people come out on Twitter or Facebook where like, "Well, he didn't win a Super Bowl ring." I said, "Yes, he did. He won it with the Patriots." So like,
if he would have played, like, let's say 4 seasons for the Bengals and 6 to 8 with the Patriots, it'd be a no-brainer.
he'd be in already. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, he'd be in already.
So yeah, we'll put in the work to remind people again. We're not getting any credit for Corey being in, other than
Corey did it.
Hey,
Corey,
exactly.
this whole thing, this credit, all this, they did it. It's their careers. Yep. They put the work in. They did it.
I only bring it up because you know what? Now, the Gratishar, the Broncos stuff. A buddy Ron over there, he worked his tail off to get people to recognize. But it was like a Riley situation where, but even still, it was fewer people. Like Riley was talked about in the group. Riley was talked about in circles outside of Bengals fans. Like Riley, because of where he was in the all-time list, Riley's name was brought up a lot.
Dude, he was in the top 5 of interceptions. Everybody above him.
Gratishar,
ridiculous.
No one knew. Like people, non-Bengals fans knew who Riley was. Gratishar, I didn't know other than one single Broncos fan who busted his tail, and he's somebody we need to we need to talk to about.
We need to pick his brain. What'd you do?
Exactly. So yeah, there I would say he gets a little bit of credit for helping that out, but when you're talking,
I said the point to this is Corey and Willie and Ken Anderson should already be in there. They should already be in there. This is the thing that drives us nuts. They should already be in there. We shouldn't have to sit here and talk about it for 20 minutes. We shouldn't have to. What they did in their career stands alone. And the thing that kills me with especially Willie and Corey, people always go again. Well, look how bad a team they were on. I'm like, I know. Look how good they played on these bad teams. That
underscores why.
Yes, that boosts them their story even more. I think of why they should be in, because if you're a Bengals fan back in the 90s, those teams were awful. Like they were awful most time. They were terrible. You go there and you think you had their shot of winning, and we're fans. These guys go every day, gameplay, working football. You go in there and you get your head kicked in. You know what? Guys, go do the same thing again. And they stood out every single game. Those two. That is hard to do. And to me,
all of the
that
shit
is bigger than anything. Than that's more important than winning. Not more important than winning a Super Bowl. It makes you stand out more than winning a Super Bowl, being on good teams. It's easy to play good when
I'll
you're on
say
teams.
You're right. It is more important than winning the Super Bowl because, Corey talked about how special it was that he reached that pinnacle. Mm-hmm. What he didn't talk about is a belief of mine, and he may or may not agree. I think most people I've talked to do. You've got to be so lucky because Dan Marino. People forget. Well, wait, was it his rookie year he threw for 50 touchdowns?
What was that the year he went to the Super Bowl? Because
No, like it was for like first or second year. It was insane.
Yeah, it was crazy. And you couldn't pass it, or you could basically tackle wide receivers back then.
And this basically nowadays, it's hard to catch him. He did that back in the 80s, which is nuts. That man, Hall of Fame quarterback, no doubt. No Super Bowls.
Nope.
None.
Nope.
I mean, you've got the Bengals. If we get one call corrected against Logan Wilson, we probably have a Super Bowl. Somebody mentioned Tim Krumrie, Keith Sour. Thank you. Second year. Yeah. Keith also mentioned Krumrie. You know, hey, led a team in tackles for 6 years. Absolutely amazing. If he doesn't break his leg in the Super Bowl, we probably win that one. We might have two. You know, I was not old enough to watch the 81. So, but you know, that season, who knows? One ball bouncing one way, we might have three.
I mean, every single Super Bowl we were in, like the two against the Sucky Niners, comes down to two drives. You know, goal line stand, and then the pass to John Taylor. It comes down to that. It comes to the few.
It is so much luck.
If you stop the 49ers, if Sucky Niners, we win 81. If you can, stop John Taylor and Joe Montana, we win 88. If Logan Wilson doesn't get a penalty at the end of the game, we're freaking win. We're 3-0.
Or if they call penalties on the defense when we were then trying to win it after, because there were penalties they could have called that were worse than Logan Wilson.
Or you can look at it this way: if we could just get Donaldson, keep him off Joe for like one more second. Jamar's wide open. Jamar's wide open.
If Joe would have just thrown it to Jamar,
just throw it up, dude. He was gone.
Because he just throw it up expecting a jump ball situation, and lo and behold, come to find out he's wide open because Ramsey slipped. He wouldn't have even known it would have been a walk-off touch. You never know.
It would have been a walk-off. He could have just thrown it in the air.
We're not talking about a million pieces or a game plan change. We're talking about just tiny little, and Corey got it. Just because it was him with Tom Brady doesn't mean they were guaranteed anything.
No,
so they got the ring. It's so hard to do. The best team in the NFL does not always win the championship. This year, the best team in the NFL did not win the championship. Last year, they did not win the championship. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know that the Chiefs have ever been the best team in the NFL any of the times they've won the Super Bowl lately. So it's hard to do. It requires so much luck.
Yeah, it's hard work, luck, and like I said, the ball's got to bounce your way. That's luck. That's just sports in general. It sucks. But we're going to get one. It's happening this year. Cap, I appreciate you. You've been on for an hour and 7 minutes. I will see you next Monday, and we'll do this all over again.
Thank you.
I like the Reds. I like the pitchers.
Heck yeah. And you know what? Hopefully they might make a limited run. I've heard. Hopefully this is not bad for me to say, but this is the Mile High Imperial hat. It is gigantic. If you notice, it's very square, very large. I have a very large head.
Very large dome there.
I think I look okay in it because I got a big head.
So. You look just awesome.
On that note.
All right, Cap. Later, dude. Thanks, buddy.
All right, later.
See ya. All right, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Like I said, we get a little passionate about Corey and Willie, and like I said, and like just to reiterate what Cap says, it's not throwing a shade on any fans or anything about trying to get these guys in. These guys should already be in. That's our point. They should already be in. You know, and yeah, they're gonna thank Bengals fans. They're gonna think this and that, which is fine. They can think whoever they want, but they should already be in for what they did. We shouldn't have to do what we have to do. That's the point to this whole conversation. We shouldn't have to do all this talking and all this rah for Willie and Corey and Ken Anderson. They should already be in. That's what I'm saying. They did enough on the field to get in. Period. That's it. Period. We shouldn't have to do anything. I mean, we are, because we love the Bengals and we're tired of this. But that's the point to what Cap was saying, is It's not any shade against anybody doing anything. Because if you're working to try to get Willie in, if you're working to try to get Corey in, hell yes, let's go. We all should be doing this. If you're a Bengals fan, you should want to work with whoever is trying to do the same thing that you're doing, no matter what it is. If you're trying to get Corey and Willie in, that's what you should do. But my point is, Cap's point is, they should already be in. We shouldn't have to. That's what we're saying. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you appreciate it. Shout out to all my sponsors, T Properties, Jackpot Joey, Midwest Best Barbecue. I'm telling you guys, they are delicious and just some of the best barbecue I've had. Go check it out. Pulled pork sandwiches, the ribs. They got them on the third Saturday of the month. Go check them out. It is awesome. Like I said, Jackpot Joey, get your gear there. JackpotJoey9.com. Thanks for watching. I've been live streaming on ZTV, YouTube, Facebook, X, Rumble. Do a favor. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the likes. Share it out to everybody because it's the way I get this out there. Is you guys help me out. I appreciate it. You're going to follow me on all those along with Threads, TikTok, and Instagram. Tomorrow, we're going to do some NFL draft talk. I have got Brian from Deep Fried Draft is going to be on. So it'd be me and him. Maybe I can try to get Dale on or some other of my draft buddies, and we'll talk some draft there tomorrow. But again, I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like, subscribes, all that cool stuff, and keep pulling on the same rope, people. We are trying to get Willie in. We're trying to get Ken Anderson in. We're trying to get Corey in. Keep pulling on the rope. Don't stop. We're going to make this happen. You know, we got Ken Riley in. We're going to get the other ones in. Don't stop fighting. Ready? Throw it up. That's your sports, baby. See ya!